Hello and welcome to the Celebrating Life podcast with Sony Thomas. Let me invite you to a small thought that can create a big impact for you in celebrating your life. In today's episode of Small Thought Big Impact, we learn to apply the Ulysses pact to achieve better results. Historians say that Han Xin, a general in ancient China, once positioned his soldiers with their backs to a river, making it impossible for them to flee, thereby having no choice but to attack the enemy head on. It might sound cruel, but having no alternative is a powerful motivator to go head on. In behavioral science, creation of intentional obstructions in the present in a logical state, referred to as cold state, that will help protect an individual from impulsive decision in the future in a hot state triggered by emotions, irrationality, and desire, is called a commitment device or Ulysses pact. In Homer's Odyssey, the hero Ulysses and his men must sail past the sirens. They are beautiful women who sing such enchanting songs that any man who hears their voice will become so captivated that they cease to act rationally and will do nothing but sit and listen to the siren song and eventually die. Here our hero Ulysses is faced with a dilemma. He desperately wants to experience the beauty of the siren song, but obviously doesn't want to die. As a solution, the witch Circe advised Ulysses to plug his men's ears with wax so they will be immune to the enchanting songs of the sirens, allowing them to sail past the island without harm. In addition, instruct his men to bind him to the mast of the ship until they have sailed past the Sirens' island. Because Ulysses is bound to the mast of the ship, Ulysses will get to do what no man before him had ever managed to do, to hear the beautiful siren song and live to tell the tale. Taking inspiration from this story, psychologists and behaviorists use the Ulysses pact or the commitment device as a great technique to build better habits. Once you open the streaming application, just like the siren song, one cannot do anything but be glued to the screen. How to circumvent this temptation? I know some of us must be tired of trying and trying again to overcome this desire to binge that you know is dangerous and damaging to you, but it just does not work. Do not feel discouraged. There is always a way. You could design the three components of the Ulysses pact differently to get better outcome. The first component is friction. That is, to make the alternative choice for your future self harder and with more obstacles. Second is the accountability system. That is, who will hold you accountable. Self-accountability is not a great strategy. Have an accountability partner in a friend, family member, team member, spouse, etc. Or you could have a public commitment, which is particularly effective because your social image is at stake. You could also use professional help. Lastly, the stake, what you will be penalized or what you will lose if you default on your commitment. The loss or penalty should be exorbitant for breaking the pact. For example, if you wish to snack less during the day, lock the snack cabinet and give the key to your accountability partner until the end of the day. To cut your impulsive spending, carry a limited amount of money in the wallet and put a daily limit on the credit debit card. If you desire to be back in shape, do not buy the next size clothes. Instead, get back in shape and then buy new clothes. You could write a fat check to a friend, and if you break the habit during the agreed upon time, allow the friend to keep the money. Use an app to block screen usage on devices at certain times. The song Honey I'm Good by Andy Grammer talks about avoiding situations that may tempt you to cheat. One line goes, I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home. Not putting yourself in a tempting situation is an obvious solution, but without the right friction, the right system, and an appropriate stake, The good intention of not cheating may not survive the curious mind. So ask yourself, how can you bind yourself to the mast so you can overcome your self-harming desires and habits that is standing in the way of your relationship, leadership, potential and success, that is holding you back from celebrating life. Celebrating life is about the journey, and if I have brought value to your journey of life, I urge you to share this small thought with a close friend, a family member, or even a colleague so we can together build a happier world. For more thoughts on celebrating life, I invite you to stay connected with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the Celebrating Life community. Thank you for your time and make it a wonderful day.